The U.S. Marines Alphabet Book. Sammie Garnett, Jerry Pallotta, Vickie Fraser. J is for Jerry. Thank you for serving our nation as a Marine. You are a true American hero. Semper Fi, Sammie Garnett. This one had been autographed for somebody, but now it's mine. A is for Assault Amphibious Vehicle. When a Navy ship reaches its destination, an Assault Amphibious Vehicle, or AAV, transports Marines from ship to shore. Then, surprise! It can keep going. This versatile vehicle operates on land as well as water. An AAV can travel 400 miles inland. It can also travel 50 miles an hour on flat terrain. B is for Bulldog. The official mascot of the U.S. Marine Corps is a bulldog. Just like other Marines, he wears a uniform and holds a military rank. His name is Chesty, after the highly decorated Marine General Louis B. Chesty Puller. Chesty the Bulldog is a celebrity at parades, dedications, and other special Marine events. C. C is for Commandant's House. The Commandant, a 4-star general, is the highest-ranking officer in the U.S. Marine Corps. He lives in the Commandant's House located on the oldest Marine post in our country, the Marine Barracks in Washington, D.C. The United States Marine Drum and Bugle Corps, known as the Commandant's Own, performs at more than 400 military and civilian events every year. D. D is for Drill Instructor. The drill instructor takes a nervous group of new recruits and trains these young men and women to be physically strong and mentally tough Marines. The drill instructor also instills a love of country, family, and the Marine Corps, and don't make fun of the hat. The DI's creed. These recruits are entrusted to my care. I will train them to the best of my ability. I will develop them into smartly disciplined, physically fit, basically trained Marines through the indoctrination in love of Corps and country. I will demand of them and demonstrate by my own example the highest standards of personal conduct, morality, and professional skill. E. E is for emblem. The eagle, globe, and anchor is the official emblem of the U.S. Marine Corps. This highly recognized military insignia was designed in 1868. Semper Fidelis. Semper Fidelis is the motto of the Marine Corps, always faithful. The eagle's wings spread out over the globe is a symbol of a proud nation, the United States of America. The anchor represents the naval tradition of the Marines and their continued service with the Department of the Navy. The globe stands for the continuing service of the Marines in any part of the world. F. F is for Fire Team. 4 Marines who work together in combat are called a fire team. All 4 are expert riflemen capable of quick and effective action in dangerous situations. The members have different responsibility. One is team leader, the other member is scout, carry extra ammunition, and carry grenades. At other times, when a spoken command might reveal the team's location to the enemy, the team leader gives his orders silently using ham and arm signals. Fire team, advance, go back, halt. G. G is for guard duty. Marine security details protect diplomats, employees, and classified information at United States government embassies and consulates around the world. They also supervise visitors entering and exiting U.S. embassies. If there is a riot, a demonstration, or a terrorist attack, the Marine Security Guard are trained to react. H is for helicopter. Helicopters are rotary wing aircraft that take off and land vertically. They have great nicknames: Chopper, Helo, Whirlybird, and Egg Beater. Can you think of another nickname for a helicopter? The Marines use choppers to deliver troops, supplies, and heavy equipment. The Super Stallion, the Huey, the Sea Knight, the Super Cobra, and the Sea Stallion. I. I is for inflatable boats. Inflatable boats are used to transport Marines onto beaches, piers, and larger vessels. These stealthy boats are seaworthy, lightweight, and easy to carry and store. They are perfect for ferrying sneaky reconnaissance teams to and from other covert activities. J. J is for jet. A jet is a fixed-wing aircraft propelled by jet engines. The U.S. Marines fly the Hornet, a fighter attack jet, a Harrier known as the jump jet. It is a fighter jet that can take off and land vertically. The Prowler, an electronic warfare jet. Wait a minute. What is that KC-130 doing on this page? It is not a jet. Can you guess why a KC-30 would be important to these jets? The Hercules, the Hornet, the Harrier, the Prowler. K. K is for K-bar. A K-bar is a fighting knife used in hand-to-hand combat. The Marines discovered the K-bar could also be used to open ration cans, dig foxholes, pound tent stakes, drive nails, and cut roots and wood. It's a multiple-purpose tool. L. L is for leatherneck. The name leatherneck does not refer to the Marines' well-known toughness. The name comes from the leather collar that on early Marine uniforms. The leather collar was replaced by the smart-looking standard collar worn by Marines today. The Marines have many nicknames, including Jarhead, Devil Dog, Soldiers of the Sea, and Leathernecks. There you go. M. M is for Marine Band. These Marines carry musical instruments instead of rifles. The wonderful musicians of the United States Marine Band inspire patriotism wherever they perform. President Thomas Jefferson called the Marine Band the President's Own when it played at his inauguration in 1801. Composer John Philip Sousa is the most famous member of the Marines Band and served as director from 1880 to 1892. N. N is for Navajo code talkers. In the early months of World War II, the U.S. Armed Forces discovered their secret messages were being intercepted by the enemy. The Navajo code talkers came to the rescue. 29 young Navajo Marines developed an unbreakable code by combining their complex native language with military vocabulary. The native code talkers gave American troops an advantage, saved thousands of lives, and helped win the war. They were very, very tricky. They would say A is for antelope, but then they would use the Navajo word for antelope. And they called a tank a turtle. And they would just talk to each other. It was pretty amazing. O. O is for Osprey. What would happen if you combined a helicopter with an airplane? The result would be the MV 2020 Osprey, a revolutionary hybrid design with rotors that tilt. Not only can the Osprey fly as fast and as far as an airplane, carry 24 fully loaded combat Marines, and refuel in midair, it can also take off and land vertically in almost any terrain. P. P is for Paris Island. For many new recruits, 13 weeks of basic training start at the recruit depot on Paris Island, South Carolina. The future Marine goes through rigorous mental and physical training while learning the value of the Marine Corps. Recruit training ends with the Crucible, a 54-hour exercise that calls for the highest level of teamwork, determination, and discipline. During this exercise, the recruits march 48 miles carrying a 45-pound backpack and rifle and complete 29 complex problem-solving tasks, all with very little food or sleep. Male recruits from the states west of the Mississippi River report to the recruit depot in San Diego, California for their training. Q. Q is for Quantico. Marine Corps Base Quantico is known as the crossroads of the Marine Corps. It has become the hub of Marine training, education, and technology. The principles, policies, and practices of the Marine Corps are developed here. Guantanamo is home to the beautiful National Museum of the Marine Corps. R. R is for reserves. Men and women in the Marine Corps Reserves are trained Marines who live and work in your community. Along with Marines on active duty, members of the Marine Corps Reserves are prepared and ready for action in case of war or a national emergency. Your neighbor, school principal, fireman, nurse, or baseball coach might serve as a Marine Reserve. S. S is for sword. Although Marines no longer use a sword as a weapon, swords are worn at parades and special events. Where Marines marry, they have the option of wearing their dress uniform. The bride and groom often use the sword to cut the wedding cake. Officers wear a Mameluke sword shown on the left, and non-commissioned officers wear the Marine non-commissioned officer's sword shown on the right. T. T is for Toys for Tots. The Toys for Tots program started in 1947 by our Marine reservists. The purpose of the program is to collect donated toys and distribute them to needy children during the holiday season so they may experience the joy of Christmas. The very first toy donated was a Raggedy Ann style doll. Walt Disney designed the Toys for Tots logo, and the program's first poster, Toys for Tots, is an official activity of the USMC and an official mission of the Marine Corps Reserves. U. U is for uniform. It's easy to tell officers from enlisted Marines. Their uniforms are different. Marines wear work uniforms, combat uniforms, and dress uniforms, and the uniforms change with the seasons and the weather. Marines are known for always looking sharp. Marine dress blues have all the colors of the American flag. V. V is for veteran. A veteran is any person who has served as a member of the United States Armed Forces. These patriotic individuals who love and support their country can be found all over the United States. A big thank you to all veterans who put themselves in harm's way to defend their nation. Cheer them on at the next Veterans Day, 4th of July, or Memorial Day parade. W. W is for weapon. Marines carry a variety of weapons. They may be armed with a rifle, grenade, a pistol, ammunition, or a combat knife. A Marine is armed with mental weapons and as well diligent training, mental toughness, love of country, and the desire to serve. X. X is for MX-1. The Marine Helicopter Squadron 1, or HMX-1, provide transportation for the President of the United States. Marine 1 is a call sign when the President is on board. It is common for the helicopter to land on the south lawn of the White House to pick up the President. From there, it is a fast ride to Andrews Air Force Base or a meeting at Camp David. The helicopters are used to transport the President and other important people are called white tops. Y. Y is for yellow footprints. Get off my bus. Stand on the yellow footprints now, yells the Marine drill instructor. As soon as new recruits arrive to begin basic training, yellow footprints show them how to stand in military formation. This is a form of becoming a U.S. Marine has just begun. After recruit graduation, many Marines return to the yellow footprints to share their arrival experience with family and friends. Z. Z is for zero. Zero in. Every Marine who completes recruit training is a skilled rifleman. Marines are often the first to arrive in a battle zone. Accurate marksmanship is important. Imagine looking through the sight of a rifle. Through practice, and more practice on the rifle range, Marines learned how to zero in on their targets and hit the bullseye. Navajo Code Talkers Alphabet. Honor, courage, commitment. Semper Fidelis. The few, the proud, the Marines. The U.S. Marine Alphabet.